Budget of rupees 3,10,716 crores sanctioned in Manipur for the work of widening to 2 lanes. Mizoram's worker assaulted and kidnapped by Assam's coast. Border tensions escalates. India reported 45,352 new COVID-19 cases and 336 deaths on Friday. And a crisis in Golaghat Engineering College as 4th grade employees stage protest for non-payment of salary. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the 3 p.m. English news. I'm Sanatombi, and in the next 30 minutes, I'll be updating you with the latest news and developments from across India and around the world. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. And now, a biggest top story. A budget of rupees 3,10,716 crore was sanctioned in Manipur for the work of widening to 2 lanes with a hard shoulder of Ukhrul Toloi Tadubi section of National Highway 102A. A budget of rupees 315.56 crores was sanctioned for the construction work of 2 lanes with a hard shoulder of Ukhrul Toloi Tadubi section of National Highway 102A. Rupees 477.86 crores was sanctioned for the construction work of 2 lanes with paved shoulder road from Tamenglong to Mahur, National Highway 137. A budget of rupees 311.18 crore was sanctioned on EPC mode for the construction work of 2 lanes with paved shoulder road from Tamenglong to Mahur, National Highway 137 near Jiri River. On the other hand, NEDFI Guwahati under its CSR initiative contributed a total amount of rupees 1.30 crore to 8 Northeast states to combat the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. The Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited NEDFI Guwahati adopted a Mission Oxygen program for the augmentation of oxygen infrastructure in the 8 states of the Northeast region. NEDFI has already disbursed the fund to the 8 states of the Northeast region with a state-wise allocation of rupees 15 lakhs per state for 7 states of the region and rupees 25 lakhs for Assam because of its larger population, informed Asim Kumar Das, Deputy General Manager, CSR Division, NEDFI in a statement. The fund for Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura were released to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund CMRF by handing over the checks to the respective Chief Ministers of the state, Das stated. During the first wave of COVID-19, the NEDFI contributed an amount of rupees 2 crore rupees to PM CARES Fund under its CSR policy. A team of Imphal West Commando along with women police personnel has arrested 3 smugglers including 2 females of COVID vaccine yesterday around 3:30 p.m. According to police sources, the arrested smugglers have been identified as 42 years old Rose Sanglai, wife of Afang Sanglai of Kamlang Village, Kamjong District, 41 years old Lorho Pule, son of Lorho of Luang Sambong Maning Lekai, Enon Village, and 44 years old Yumnam Premila, alias Inautombi Devi, the daughter of late Y Ibotombi Singh of Singjamai Yumnam Lekai. On examination, the arrestees disclosed that they are Covishield vaccine vial smugglers. Further, the arrestee Rose Sanglai disclosed that she had contacted one Ajit of Kairang village to deliver Covishield vaccine at her rented house, and accordingly, Ajit delivered a said vaccine through one unknown person. On examination of Premila and Pule, they disclosed that they have come to the rented house of Rose to take away the Covishield vials and transfer it to Myanmar. The team recovered 186 numbers of Covishield vaccine vials returned as S11, Chadox1 and COVID-19 coronavirus vaccine recombinant Covishield 5 ml to 10 ml doses without any document and 3 mobile handsets from their possession. The arrested persons along with seized articles have been handed over to Imphal Police Station for further necessary legal action. As part of the continuous awareness program on COVID-19 at different parts of Manipur, Salin Digital and NR Media has conducted COVID-19 awareness program at Ngai Khong Kulin village in Imphal West District today. Speaking on the occasion, Salin Digital producer Fanjobam Lanajit Singh said that though the state is somehow recovering from the effect of COVID second wave, we still need to be more cautious and continue to follow COVID-19 related SOPs. Lanajit urged everyone to vaccinate with COVID vaccine, which is the only means to stay protected from COVID-19 virus. The campaign witnessed the presence of Salin Digital CEO T.H. Baden Meitei, EPO, FPO KSH James and NR Media proprietor NR Rajesh. Lumding Educated Welfare Association LETWA Thobal District destroyed expired food items costing around 20,000 rupees by burning down in front of public witness today. The expired food items were handed over by one shop owner Kumantem Ibomcha Singh of Lumding Kumantem Laikai to Lewa. Kumantem Ibomcha appeals to shop owners not to sell expired food items and also to check the expiry date while purchasing any food items. BJP Khangabok Mandal organized a state-level meeting at Khangabok Mayai Laikai Community Hall with the participation of 41 booth committee of 35 Khangabok and 5 morchas. Speaking on the occasion, BJP Thobal District President Yumnam Kumarjit expressed his satisfaction on the support received from the Mandal members, morcha members on getting the BJP tickets for the upcoming General Assembly election. Meanwhile, former BJP candidate Thokchom Jadumani Singh urged booth-level committee and other morchas to strengthen the BJP government in Thobal AC and Khangabok AC. The Young Farmers Club YFC Chingku condoled the sudden demise of founder secretary of the club Hijam Manisai Singh in a condolence meeting held at the office of the club chaired by President of the club Nageshwar Chingku today. 3-minute silence was also observed as a mark of respect to the departed soul to rest in peace and heavenly abode and also share the grief with the bereaved family during the meeting, said Secretary of the club John Mahesh Singh in a press release. As part of the ongoing definite cease work strike by Manipur Government Services Federation, Manipur Secretariat Services Association and JAC on issuance of DNS allowance and DNS relief DA and DR to Manipur government employee, a sit-in protest was staged at the Thobal District complex by different department staffs of Thobal District yesterday. Speaking on the occasion, All Manipur Non-Secretariat Stenographers Association General Secretary Raj Bihari expressed that the sit-in protest was staged for the failure to fulfill the demands by the government and that the employees will start various forms of protest if the demands are not made at the earliest.
Resume to Honbu, Loloran Prajak Shabam Panjage, a quick Pongokba right knee, Masi, when a Todona Kahan of Talu Wapam like that, and Masi a quick Satazari say, a quick demanding say, Pangli Post Satazagani, Lolena, Quay Manipur going to Satariba, a quick strike a cedar, a quick Lloyd Popa Sojo Pizagani had a Amgatam Jagam.
The Golagad Engineering College has witnessed a crisis situation as 4th grade employees of the college have staged a protest against non-payment of their salaries. On Friday, the 3-day-long protest entered the second day. The agitating employees said they are yet to get their salaries for the last 17 months. They said as the college authorities have failed to release the pending salaries, they had no option but to take to the agitation path. Since Thursday, a total of 24 fourth-grade employees of Golaghat Engineering College have continued to cease work as a protest against the non-release of their salaries. The employees have urged the government and the college authorities to release their pending salaries for 17 months with immediate effect. They have threatened that they would launch a democratic agitation if their salaries are not released as early as possible. India's COVID-19 Delhi saw a marginal dip today with 45,352 new infections being detected in a span of 24 hours. After the 2-month high of 47,092 on Thursday, the Delhi caseload witnessed a slight decline on Friday. Similarly, there was a sharp fall in the COVID-19 fatalities today. The Health Ministry data says that 336 people succumbed to the COVID-related ailment across India in the last 24 hours. The biggest worry right now remains the steady uptick in active cases in India. For the third day running, the active cases saw addition of more than 10,000 new infections. The government data says that at present, India has nearly 4 lakh active cases at 3,99,778. The situation remains critical in Kerala. The state saw 32,000 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. As per Public Awards poll conducted on location-based social network Public, 72% respondents believe that COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective. 8.8% respondents showed hesitancy in getting vaccinated, of which 24% say they are concerned about side effects, whereas 26% believe that more information on the vaccines can help soar of confidence. The poll garnered a total of 9,14,164 responses. Let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Ibema, nangbu mobile dila sanale anu kaidoroge. Mi na manabi laije hoidi kari paramedical tamba chatle habra kaino. Ado nangsu khara chatlaga hangu chodana. Yumda game sanaraga advance sum leibado kanaroiba. Chak charase lao. Lao ko.
Laizalai khibrota mo
Madi Simsta Medican Tambasat Kine.
ai ko na mula ge de
Fare Adudi, I mala can Tamageko.
hoi chatlu khige
ai lehorage ko ma misna ai khoidela amira
hoi nangna medical ta masat pada ai siaw ge nang nak ta hang mala ini
yani adudi heng chami nawrase law manung changose
admission open Sina Institute of Medical Science teams General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course 12% arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time 12% above duration 3 years 6 months BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI
ultrasound MRI CT scan ECG X-ray
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology DMLT
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology BOTT recognized by Indian Nursing Council New Delhi Government of India and affiliated to BSS Government of India.
Please contact Sina Institute of Medical Science teams Porompat branch Porompat crossing opposite
Ai koi vaccine ka place Ai koi vaccine ka place Hani ki punchi sau khat khong thang hanjil si jati bi jati khai de corona la chang thekne rese Ai koi vaccine ka place corona bi punchi sau khat mai kai da hanna pa se punchi sau khat mai kai da hanna pa se
Asingmune akhoi pone vaccine kap thokuna corona deng thokuna hani punsi bu hanjano hanabada adon sorok yabi
Welcome back. Now more news and updates. Tensions along the Assam-Mizoram border seems to have escalated once again on Friday after an operator of an excavator was allegedly assaulted by the Assam police personnel on Thursday. This was alleged by Deputy Commissioner of Kolasib District in Mizoram. Meanwhile, the Assam government has denied the allegations leveled by the Mizoram's Kolasib District administration. Reacting on the allegations, SP of Hailakandi District in Assam said that personnel of the state police did not assault any media worker. To preserve and promote the rich Naga traditional attire, the Nagaland Tribal Affairs Department has initiated a train in which all staff members and officers under the department will wear each tribe's traditional costume during office hours every Wednesday. Notification to that effect was issued on August 27, and all staff members of the Directorate of Tribal Affairs began wearing traditional attire on September 1st. According to Nagaland Page report, Sinofom, Joint Director and HOD of Tribal Affairs, stated that as the department responsible for tribal welfare and affairs, the initiative is a modest step designed to promote the rich traditional attire of Nagaland's many tribes. This will be the norm for all department employees, she added. At least 44 people have been killed in the U.S., New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut amid record rainfall due to Hurricane Ida. Cars were swept away, subway lines were submerged, and homes were flooded in New York. Ida, one of the most powerful hurricanes ever to strike the U.S. Gulf Coast, made landfall on Sunday in Louisiana. The UK said it would release £30 million of aid to support nations neighboring Afghanistan dealing with refugees fleeing the country after Taliban took control. About £10 million will be made available to the humanitarian groups like UNHCR to provide essential supplies at Afghan border, while remaining will go to the nations that experience significant increase in refugees, it added. The United Nations has resumed humanitarian flights in northern and southern Afghanistan after the Taliban takeover, a spokesman said on Thursday. The UN Humanitarian Air Service is now operating flights to enable 160 humanitarian organizations to continue their life-saving activities in Afghanistan's province, UN spokesman Stefan Dujarric told reporters. The flights link the Pakistani capital Islamabad with the city Mazar-e-Sharif in northern Afghanistan and with Kandahar in the south. 3 flights have already landed in Mazar-e-Sharif since August 29. The UN Humanitarian Air Service is operated by the World Food Programme. Dujarric said that these efforts are being made to launch more flights and to more destinations. India's Pramod Bhagat and his partner Palak Kohli qualified for the mixed doubles semi-finals, while 3 singles players, including Noida District Magistrate Suhas Yatiras, also made the last 4 stages to continue a rampaging run at the Paralympics badminton competition here on Friday. Bhagat, who had qualified for the main singles SL3 event on Thursday, and Kohli beat Thailand's Siripong Timarom and Nepal's Sianchupa 21-15, 21-19 in a 29-minute clash to finish second in Group B. In main singles, Suhas, Tarun Dhillon and Manoj Sarkar also made it to the semi-finals on a fruitful day for India. In SL4 class, Suhas, a world number 3, took 19 minutes to get rid of Indonesia's Harry Susanto 21-6, 21-12 in Group A, while Tarun, seeded second, recovered from a mid-game slump to outwit Korea's Shin Kun-hwan 21-19, 21-18, 15-21, 21-17 in a Group B mates. Suhas will face France top seed Lucas Majur, while Tarun will cross swords with Indonesia's Freddy Setiawan later in the day. Now, before we wind up, let's have a quick look at headlines once again. Budget of rupees 3,10,716 crores sanctioned in Manipur for the work of widening to 2 lanes. Mizoram's worker assaulted and kidnapped by Assam cops. Border tensions escalates. India reported 45,352 new COVID-19 cases and 336 deaths on Friday. And the crisis in Golaghat Engineering College as 4th grade employees stage protest for non-payment of salary. That's all we have on this edition of this news. Thanks for watching ELITE TV and have a great day ahead.